Hey, morning, y'all. Or it's actually afternoon. Today, I decided we're doing an editorial. Or is that what it's called? A demonstration. We're demonstrating. For anyone who's never folded laundry, we're going to fold some towels and washcloths today. I know. What do you mean, Jackwagon? Well, there's a lot of people who've never been taught to do their chores. They're just kicked out in the world, and there you go. So right now, I'm just folding washcloths. Bam. Washcloths are easy. Take it, fold it in half, and you put it in a little stack. Like this. Yeah, I know. They don't match. Yeah. We're over that. They wash. They don't need to match. Be the same size. Any of that fancy stuff. So, back in the day, my kids were small. We had chore lists. But every now and then, we would not do the chore list. We would take all the chores, write it on separate slips of paper, and throw it into a hat, and we called that the hat of doom. And little different fun way to get your chores done other than the boring old chore list. Oh, look, we've got a hand towel. I quarter that in threes and fold it in threes again. Bam, done. Anyway, but I grew up doing chores when I was little. A lot of kids don't have to do chores though. Their moms take care of them. Don't make them learn to do chores. So it's kind of doing them a bad because they don't. Yeah, this is my old favorite towel. Yeah, it's beat up. Don't judge. But here's how I'll fold a big towel in half. Fold it in half again, and then threes. Bam. This towel and washcloth folding 101 here today. Doesn't take much. And then other times, when folding laundry, especially towels, me and all the boys would gather around the basket and see how fast we could get our laundry folded. I think there's been times we have folded a basket of towels in it was like a minute and a half with all of us working. Yeah, it was easier to get everybody around the basket when they were smaller. As they got bigger, kind of ran out of room. But, anywho, more hand towel action. Fold that baby up in threes. I've always had to do chores though when I was little. Dude, I remember pulling chairs up to the stove or to the sink to help. Oh yeah, when we thought we were really helping, but probably not helping as much as we think. But you know what? We were learning to take part and help out with house chores. Because, in my opinion, a friend told me this years ago. Because there were times on and off throughout the years when I was working or not working that I could give my boys allowance. But then there got to a point where I wasn't working, and they were really mad that they weren't getting allowance anymore. And I had a good friend tell me, well, you know what, do they live in the house? I was like, yeah, they do. Oh, well, that means they can do the house chores. So, yeah, in my humble opinion, if you live in a house, the house you live in, you should be helping to do the chores in that house. Right now, we're staying with a friend in between moving. So, you bet your ass we're helping our buddy out with his house chores. I mean, Yeah, you got 2 extra people living in your house. You ought to be helping out. Anyway, another big towel here. Half. I changed the way I fold the towels after I was a housekeeper for a while at a hotel. And what was funny, we were all folding towels in one day. The gals were all laughing. And they're like, after I worked here, I changed the way I folded my towels. And I did too. Kind of funny, but I guess I like the way they did it. I still fold my hand towels the same way though. But the big towels, I fold those different now. And yeah, I said I grew up doing chores. I'm the middle of 5 girls. I talked about this on one of my other videos. We did all the chores. I said in one of my videos, boy chore, girl chore. Yeah, when there's no boys in the house, there's no girl chores. And yeah, and when there's no girls in the house, there's no girl chores to do. So we're just about done with this horrendous pile of towels. Yeah, and if you got pretty towels like this, you can take them, fold them out so you can see the pretty little designs at the end. I think doing chores is something everyone needs to learn how to do, regardless. So, I don't know. Thinking, geez, Jackwagon, what a weird video. But you never know. A lot of people, like I said, I can name a few, but I'm not going to. Didn't get a chance to learn this stuff until they left the house. And that's, I don't know. I don't think that's a step up. Alright, gang. Just about done here. A few more washcloths left. It looks like I'm getting buried under a pile of washcloths. And that's okay. So, one more quick towel fold for anybody who's watching, still confused. Hold it in half the long way, and half again, and flip it 3 times. Voila, done. And you get to check off, fold the towels and washcloths on the big chore list. Alright, y'all. God bless. Have a fantastic day. Try to go get some chores done. Hey, so forgive me. I did misspeak a little bit in there, and I don't know how to edit yet. But what I meant to say, when there's no boys, there's no boy chores. I accidentally said when there's no boys, there's no girl chores. Anyway, y'all, have a great day. God bless. Thanks for watching.